What's going on, good people? It's your girl Shells. I'm back. The video had cut off. So with that being said, we finna start right back where I left off. For my child or my children to think that I would never be around in no school environments or no school activities they had going on, like I just did not care, was really hard. So that's when I decided to open up my mouth and tell my children, your father has order protection out against me. So meaning, if I come around y'all when he's around, that he's able to get me arrested and I can go to jail. My kids ain't never had to go through no shit like that. Y'all gotta understand, even though I was physically, emotionally fucked up and abused by their father, even after separating from him, I still never kept them damn kids away from him. Never. That man harassed me everywhere I went. That man caused problems. I'm talking about y'all. You want to say order protections? When I went to go get this man, got me in the motherfucking car on false pretenses, like we just finna go. He finna go help me pick up some doggone food for the kids. And we was okay with the fact that we are separated. You know, we finna go and live our best life and we still gonna be cool and cordial. When that man was asking me about us getting back together, y'all, we was coming through the little tunnel right there by Calvin Donaldson. I can't never forget the shit. That man zoomed around the doggone corner so quick. I was so scared. I said, "Let me out." Y'all, I had about $50 worth of chicken with me, like a lot of fucking food, and I was still gonna walk to where I had to get to because I didn't trust him. Y'all got to the point where I was so scared because he wouldn't let me out. He wouldn't stop the car. He was moving so doggone fast that I almost opened the door and jumped out. And I told him, if you don't stop this car or you don't slow down, I'm gonna jump out. Yeah. Um, that's emotional for me and him and our kids. A lot of shit that I didn't tell my kids about. What was emotional was the fact that me and my kids wouldn't hid under that doggone table after their father was acting a fool, tearing up door frames, y'all. I had just got Section 8 first time in my life. Just was able to try to finally get ahead. Y'all, excuse the tears. I'm not finna keep them from flowing. And don't think just because I'm crying about some shit that it still bothers me. I just hate that I had to go through it. Okay? I hate that after going through all that shit and still being the best woman that I can, that I had to go through this shit. I hate the fact that this man allowed another woman to put her fucking hands on my damn child. I hate the fact that the judge sit right there and just made it seem like that was okay. That's abuse. That woman was abusing my child. She never hit her child in the back. You heard it with your own doggone ears. But if it was your child or your grandchild, it'd be different. I just said this yesterday. When it came to the situation with my child, every officer that knew about it, every officer that took the damn report, if it was one of your motherfucking kids, it'd be a difference. But because it's my black ass child, it doesn't matter, huh? Yeah. So motherfucker said that I was a terrorist, motherfucker, because I'm hurt behind what the fuck happened to my kids. It ain't nobody else finna change that shit. This shit should have never fucking happened. My door being kicked in, not by my own fucking will, and allowing somebody to use that shit against me in court to say that my home is not safe for my kids. Who's protecting me and mine? Because we always at home. We don't go outside. We don't cause problems. This shit followed us home. Just like the shit at Nine Brothers. That shit followed me home. And I'm tired of getting to the point where motherfuckers will feel like they can do some shit and they gonna blame you for it. I just cannot do it. Y'all fucked up me and my kid's life in the worst fucking way. Y'all think that my daughter's okay with being down there in the motherfucking house by herself, cooped up, and she don't see her siblings? She don't see her little brother? But then I hear y'all bitch ass niggas, Dallas went to go get my daughter so she can go to a birthday party. Well, how the fuck is y'all letting this nigga play nanny? And y'all see, he don't even give a fuck about his own child. That scares me, y'all. That fucking scares me. That my kids are in the company of motherfuckers that do not give a fuck about their well-being. And these people are related to them. These are their fathers. That I ain't supposed to have no type of input, no nothing, because I'm supposed to be the issue. I'm supposed to be a threat about my kids. I am a threat. and I decided to want to do this shit legally. So my children will have somebody to go back home to. This man tried to use every damn thing against me. When I first got with Mr. Hester, he tried to call and get my Section 8 taken from me. Then. Because it was a man that I wasn't married to that was living in my home. This is not the first time he done called CPS on me. Y'all people gotta understand how y'all be covering up for doggone abusers. Yeah. A marriage sometimes is a contract for somebody to feel like they can abuse someone. And what I just thought, y'all, the information about that doggone money that my daddy left me, and I knew I was supposed to have it years ago. Something in my head said, Shelly, don't worry about it, because it wasn't meant for you to have the shit when nobody else was around you. They wasn't gonna do nothing but use you, abuse you. It wasn't meant for nobody else but you. So I ain't even tripping about how long it had been. No. But I was so happy, y'all. I was so fucking happy. All I kept on telling my son, Daddy, is, man, I need you to get me some boxes, man, because we finna move. Like, he was gonna move with me as well. So when bitches come and be like, she living in a delusional ass world, it's not possible, baby. I ain't never mean to cause nobody else no harm or dismay or none of that old shit. But when you got somebody in your home that you're pregnant by, you got these kids. I was gonna tell my kids about the pregnancy and Mr. Freeman. If you ain't tell me nothing else that I listen to, I'm glad I did. I'm damn sure glad I did. I dealt with that shit myself. I ain't need you. I ain't need nobody. I still don't. A motherfucker sit there and say she ain't equipped to take care of her kids, but motherfuckers still see me every damn day doing what? Going to work, going to the store, making sure I got food, taking care of me. Same shit that I was doing with my kids. People just see me a lot more now because I don't have a car. That shit still does affect me, y'all. As you can see. But that shit'll never break me. Nothing that nobody ever do is gonna break me. Because I don't do shit to step on nobody else's toes. Dallas, this shit, the shit that you did when it came to my daughter and keeping my daughter away from me just so I can flip the fuck out so I can't go to jail, that's some shit that I would have never did to you. When you called me and you text my doggone phone because I wouldn't allow my kids to go back over that damn girl house because y'all, my son's pants had been pulled down by her son more than one time. And when I finally got information about it after my children told me, their father did not tell me, that's when I stopped my kids from going over there. It was 2 or 3 months. And that shit hurt me. It hurt me. Even though he didn't not see his kids, he was still here every day. Going outside, playing with them, all the rest of that. I sat there and I told him, I said, you can't take my kids over there. Not around her children. Y'all, I still got a witness right now that heard my son Dason screaming to the top of his motherfucking lungs in this past couple of months. Well, not past couple of months, but in this past year while he was over there. Or that same little boy. That's the same little boy that he made the doggone report about at partnership doing something because I asked Dason why did he say something about his booty. He said the little boy was laying on top of him and he said, get off my booty. Get off me. That's what I heard my son say. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. To the point where I had to holler through the phone and my oldest son to say, son, what the fuck is going on? My oldest son has been my children's father since they ain't been in this doggone house. My oldest son takes care of my damn kids and watch after my fucking kids. And like I told my children, I said, let that little boy put his hands or pull down Dason's pants one more time. I said, beat his ass. Cause y'all don't understand. Y'all be taking up for kids that be doing shit like that. So then when they get older and start doing shit, then well I didn't know and they was just a child. No motherfucker, it was been signs. That is you seeing the shit happening to your own fucking child. This is the second child that he's known has been some type of sexual abuse towards his motherfucking kids. When we have six together, he did nothing. So when y'all make a decision about where these kids need to go, make sure you go look up that information. Make sure you go get the information that I told you about what the fuck really be happening around my doggone kids. Make sure you look up how many times the police was called to Virginia Avenue regarding some motherfucking kids when they was in the custody of Mr. Dallas Ronell White and that girl that he lived with. When I say I'm not finna play about my kids, I'm not. But one thing that I'm not finna allow a motherfucker to do, snake me out my spot. Yeah, cause that's a snake. When they want to do some shit to get you to act in a certain way, that's a snake. And you not gonna trick me out my spot. Guess what? I'm still gonna be stable minded, able bodied. House still gonna be clean. No matter if they get back before I move up out of this motherfucker or not. They still got what they need. My children still, but that's the reason why I ain't took no beds or nothing down. Because as I'm talking to the who I need to talk to, at any given moment, they say my children can come home like that. Because they was never supposed to be taken about my doggone home. All 8 of them. With Mr. Hester having a mental illness and issue, he's supposed to have said that in court. Meaning it was supposed to be somebody else that can actually attest for taking care of the child. Look, the grandmama had already said, I get her, you can't do it. You can't even take care of yourself. You're not mobile. You're not functional enough to actually have you're not finna take my motherfucking kids and then tell me that somebody else is more equipped to take care of them than I am. Fuck I look like. If that was the case, then I would have never had them. I'm not gonna allow nobody on God's green earth to sit here and tell me that my children are supposed to be separated and split up when they was born and raised in a home together. Just because other people want to have other families and shit, and their heart may not be all the way whole because this all their kids are not. That's not for me. Me and y'all gotta understand that's what position you set yourself up when you decide to want to be out here having different kids by people not wanting to marry folks. That's on you. That's the sins that y'all have to deal with. That's the curse that y'all have on y'all lives. Us as women, we have the curse of having kids and not knowing if the nigga gonna stick around. Understand? Y'all gotta get deep into the shit. I knew having multiple kids, it's a possibility these niggas ain't gonna be around. And I was okay with that. Let me tell you how this seminar is only for those who never had the right mind frame and goal when it comes to their kids. Mr. Wyatt, when I said right there and I told you it's 24 hours in a doggone day, y'all, I was probably 2 months pregnant. This shit happened soon as I found out that I was pregnant with Damien because I wasn't prepared to have no children. I had just lost 2 jobs. Now understand I've always had 2 jobs. Yeah, I keep 2 jobs. I keep a job. And people be thinking, oh, she get fired from her job. No, I leave. I leave. If it gets to the point where I cannot be bothered, I cannot deal with it. If I said something about this person getting on my nerves, this person, whatever the case may be, I leave because money is not that important for me. My sanity is. I ain't finna let nobody fuck that up because I know out of the traumatic ass shit that I had went through, I know my triggers. Yeah. So that's the reason why I stay to myself. Not for real, meaning like I just gotta always be by myself. Hell, don't ask the people that I work with. I am the coolest shit. If that's the case, then why every time I walk outside, everybody be trying to holler at me, trying to talk to me, trying to communicate with me because I'm a nice ass person. I'm a loving ass person. I'm a peaceful ass person until you piss me off. Um, so that whole she can't work. What was it like? Paranoid. Now I'm tell you I was paranoid. All them videos that I made way down below. When that shit was freshly getting about my doggone system, so it didn't matter what I thought about and who was around. I felt like this person had connections with this person. This person was, that's how paranoid is. I don't give a fuck who got connections with who. Now, I don't give a fuck who talked to who. So, talk how the fuck you want to. It doesn't matter to me. But when this shit first started happening, it mattered because I've always been a certain way when it comes to my kids in my home. That is something that nobody has ever been able to disrespect me on. But when it comes to motherfuckers doing shit dramatically to get your children taken and then go spread out kind of doggone lies, say I was on drugs, y'all, I still got the motherfucking inbox right now that said your baby daddy told everybody you was on drugs. Somebody else said that I was homeless. Somebody else said that I was out here prostituting, living on the motherfucking streets. Y'all, this what was said on my name. I understand that I may not need to cry about this shit, but it's hard when you are not the type of person that somebody speak on you as, and then they just keep speaking about it. Just that shit will eat somebody up inside. Especially when I stayed in the house for 2 months or 2 weeks without lights. And I could have did whatever. I could have been out here stealing, y'all. It was a time where I washed my clothes 3, 4 times without no dish. I mean, without no laundry detergent. When my kids first left, I didn't have shit. Nothing besides the home. And I made fucking do. Not made do. Nigga, I made it through. What the fuck you talking about? So when I see him and I brag about